Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is just gonna be another little I've been getting into lately, like little political debates, and I thought of doing some about my own town and the way the government's been running stuff. And it makes me wonder, like, the way my worker has been, like, not saying it, just like way it's been. I think, like, I'm pretty sure those the social development service might be trying to silence me. I don't have fact on that, but it seems like it. Like, one instance he called me down. Apparently he was supposed to, because he said I had to switch caseworkers for my income assistance thing, and the whole time was him just friggin' put me down about not having a job and all that, and some things about proving my income and stuff that was relevant, of course, but the other stuff was just not. I don't think it's legal whatsoever. And I hope that worker knows he better not try things like I remember when he offered this supposed job training program. Like, I went to 3 days of it, and because I didn't like it, because I didn't learn anything that had anything to do with about getting jobs and stuff. Like, I went there for 3 days, and then he wrote down that I only went there one day, so he's basically lying. So, like, it's been making me nervous lately that he's trying to get a reason to kick me off and stuff. And tomorrow I'm supposed to go to a parent job coach. I'm wondering if it's true. Maybe because of all the things I said before, maybe that it actually will be true. Well, I'm gonna find out tomorrow. And, like, I'm worried if I find out it's false and I don't want to go to anymore, they're gonna friggin' cut me off my check. It's pretty horrible. Like, I don't think that's legal whatsoever. And they're probably mad because I exposed a certain thing with the corruption of the job funds and stuff, that some people in the office were pocketing. And the job funds that are they give like an average of 15 grand or so a year to the social development to get people on income assistance to pay their wages for like 4 weeks or so on a job, so they can get in their foot in the door, so to speak. Like, that fund is very essential for helping people on income assistance get their foot in the door and get a full-time job and stuff. But I haven't seen any of that being used for me whatsoever. They're supposed, like, I know a guy friggin' Donuts, not a new thing. Like, when he was a while ago, when he was still on income assistance, he still is, because they don't have those programs. They had a program where they paid your salary for 6 months to get your foot in the door on the job, which they which I know that is quite a long time to be doing it, but they should at least make some program where they pay your salary for whichever place you're working for 4 weeks. That way it's guaranteed that they're gonna bring you in there, not only and at least get your foot in the door so they can see how you work, and then after 4 weeks it's their choice to keep you, which they should be running that, but I don't see any of that being run here whatsoever. And because I exposed some things, I think that's why my worker might be coming down, trying to find reasons to get me off of income assistance by lying about how many days I attended to the supposed job training program, which was not that at all. He lied about that. I went there at least 3 days, and just to give it the benefit of the doubt, and it wasn't a job training program thing. It wasn't that at all. I didn't learn one thing that had to do with helping you get jobs and stuff. I could learn more from a free video than that. I think it's some way of them covering up that they're probably investigating, and now because of some of my videos, and now that they're trying to cover it up with false classes saying they spent this much money on it when it was free or something. I didn't even get even though they said I only went one day, they didn't even give me that $10 for the one day, which is pretty freaking insane, to be honest. Like, really, really insane. Like, the fact that someone who's supposed to be professional and truthful working in the social development thing is lying about stuff like that. I went there 3 days. I didn't go the full 2 weeks. I went there 3 days to give it the benefit of the doubt. Apparently, it's $10 a day in 6 hour class thing, and I went to at least 3 of them. But I wasn't learning anything about job training, and I didn't like it. And because of that, like, I'm just a horrible person for it. And that time he called me down too. It was apparently to switch workers. It was the whole time was him putting me down about not having a not having a full-time job right now. Which in fact, I've been working on a lot of online entrepreneurship things, like my YouTube channel, which has grown quite a bit, and it's a verified channel too. Not making any money from it yet, but that's not how YouTube works. You got to put effort in for years before it starts booming. And I completely get that, but my worker put me down for that too. Maybe you just didn't know how good I was doing on it. Well, yeah. And now I'm gonna make a video about you because you're friggin' I'm not gonna put up with that, and I will not be silenced. So if you want me to if you keep this up, I will go on a big rampage of video attacks on this investigations for the social development thing. So stop doing that. Like, I don't know what it is. You got prejudice, probably someone with a prejudice against people on income assistance. That's always good, right? To have someone working to help people on income assistance with a person who's got a big prejudice against him. It's like friggin' hiring a neo-Nazi to be in charge of friggin' hate crime investigations and stuff. It's ridiculous, man. They gotta really look into their staff who are working there, because there's been a few of them that have a huge prejudice against people on income assistance. Like, I've seen good ones who work there. They're not all bad in there. There's a few bad apples in there. That's all I see. Like, there was a worker my mom had at one time who was a woman there, and she was pretty good. She understands how it works in Bathurst. She's educated on it and all that. That yes, it is pretty much impossible to get a job if you're not bilingual, and if you have a record, especially. I don't have a record though, but I'm not bilingual, so of course, yeah, she understands that, yeah, it is going to be very difficult to get a job like that. And even though I've had at least a 2 week job, because it wasn't like a full time thing, it was only something that was lasting so long. I worked 2 weeks and made like 500 some, but that was way before I was on income assistance when I did that. So that doesn't really count on money I made in income assistance. But at least I'm probably the only freaking client on there who has at least a good history with that, and some part-time work at the bottle exchange. And he's saying, yeah, you just treat me like I'm a freaking dump welfare bum, basically. Which is complete horrible, man. Like, he made me feel really horrible about myself that day. It took me a couple days to get myself back together after that. So hopefully this job program thing I'm going to tomorrow is an actual thing. Maybe I did make a change with that, and they're actually going to teach me things about getting jobs, not about nonsense that has nothing to do with it. Completely falsely told me it was job training thing. Like, oh, and we'll pay you this a little bit amount here to participate in it. And I went there for a few days. It wasn't stuff, I wasn't learning stuff about getting jobs and stuff, so I didn't like it. And because of that, I'm somehow a horrible person? Like, what the frig? Guarantee you didn't spend a dime on that class. It's all government funded. Friggin', you're not even using the government funding that's supposed to be to pay for job programs where they pay your wages for 4 weeks or something at a certain establishment to get your foot in the door. But we aren't seeing any of that. Where is it, huh? You hiding it or giving it to certain people? I don't get what's going on there. Like, you want me to be trustworthy in these programs you're setting up. Maybe you should start using those funds on me. Because I swear to frig, if I have to deal with any more of it and if you try to cut my check off or whatever, some kind of revenge thing, I will go on a video rampage on YouTube. Like, I don't know if he just thought I was a small YouTuber or what, but yeah, I'm a verified YouTuber and I will not be silenced. So, like, I better be hearing about something like that where they pay your wages at establishment, because they have not had that available whatsoever. I think they're selectively giving it out to people, because I know another guy there who got the same thing. They pay your wages, and this was 6 months. But all they would have to do for me would be for like 4 weeks or so. And then after that, I guarantee the employer would keep me in, especially after I got my foot in the door, you know? Like, it's pretty frigged up. You know, I actually am doing pretty good on YouTube, and then he just friggin' crushes that down too. It was supposed to be a meeting to switch caseworkers. It wasn't that at all. He had me sign some stuff, but I don't think it was to switch caseworkers, because I never gotten the name of any different caseworkers. So he obviously lied about the reason to come down there. Like, it's pretty frigged up. I'm gonna make sure I'm not ranting too long. Okay, 4 minutes. Yeah, anyway, I think there should be more investigations on that, and more people talking about this situation with the social development part of the government in Bathurst, New Brunswick. They seriously got to get their stuff together there. Like, really. I get. Like, I'm pretty educated in Ben Shapiro. I've been doing a lot of work and may not be making money like you think. I don't get it. I'm working pretty hard on this online thing, and to make positive changes, which I've accomplished with food banks and everything. If you've not heard about that, like, I don't know why they're treating me like a bum when I'm making all these changes. Frig you. You want to try some corrupt things with my check? Bring it on. I'll friggin' put it legal battle. I'm getting sick of that right there. You know, anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video. Wait, I don't want to make it. I can rattle on for one more minute. I'm using someone else's phone right now, but they really need to get it together with that. It's really frigged up why they're doing this. You know, like, they really gotta do something about this. And that's why I like making little debating videos on YouTube to talk about this, and I report local things going on that you regularly won't hear on the news, because media, man, they just want friggin' stuff that'll make them money. At least they got someone here. Like, as far as I know, I'm probably the only verified YouTuber in Bathurst, New Brunswick. Probably someone else in New Brunswick is verified or something. Or the one I know for sure is Nova Scotia, the ultimate meme Frankie. So yeah, I'm probably the only one who's working really hard on YouTube in New Brunswick. As far as I've seen, I haven't seen many New Brunswick YouTubers. It doesn't matter how many subs they got. I got few people on board from some friends from Campbellton, so that's good that they're doing stuff like that, you know. I encourage them to do that and keep working on it, and like my buddy Jordan's pretty good. He's like at 60 subs or so now, and he's really good with intros and all that. Like even better at me because he's got a computer too. He's got more options with intros and all that, you know. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end off the video there. I hopefully enjoyed. If you did and agreed, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel because I keep you up to date on everything going on in this area and some other stuff too. I do all kinds of different things on the channel. Check out my Twitch channel. I made a sleep stream recently, you know, but anyway, that is it. Keep up to date, and I really hope that something gets fixed with this. Anyway, this is D'Angelo Pitcher Vlogs, and I am peacing out.